3 of my Kerbal Let's Play series. I thought I was recording, so I did a little bit. Evidently, I was not. In short, all that was missed is me discussing that we did not get much science out of the last mission. Also, the carry a decoupler into a suborbital trajectory was also failed. I have a feeling that, though, was due to the altitude. There was a specification that it would have to get up to 250 to 260,000 meters. I did not get that high. I accepted a contract, though, to explore the moon. I should probably actually check and see what exactly that would like me to do. Fly by the moon, explore, gather scientific data from it, and return to Kerbal from a flyby of the moon. Okay, I can certainly do that. So in this mission, I'm going to attempt to, in essence, circle the moon and come back. I'm also going to go ahead and restart or build a new rocket to get me to the moon, as the other one barely got me into orbit. I don't think it'd be able to get me to the moon. Which I should probably use a little bit of science that I did get to help me with that. I also did upgrade the launch pad to get past the limitation of 30 parts, as that was not working. Let's see what I can get for science. I want to need more rocket stuff, so I'm going to go with the rocket. Or struts. Oh. That is a tough one. I say let's get the struts, because if your ship is not structurally sound, then you're just screwed, and you're not going to get anywhere. And that's a bit of a too big of a thing to put on top. Was not a parachute. That's the parachute, though. Now, something I'm going to try a bit different, though, if I can find it, is using a service bay. In essence, instead of having everything hanging off the side of my ship, I'm just going to shove it all inside the ship within this bay. So let's go to science. What do I want? I want to probably want 2 mystery U. I'll go with the 2 thermometers again. And again, 2 barometers. But this time, it is all neatly tucked within the confines of my ship, which I could then take a, if I can find it, heat shield and protect it all. Since I have a little bit more added onto my ship, though, what I am going to go ahead and do is add just a couple more parachutes to the very topmost of the ship that I can, though. I know it's probably a lot of overkill, but it does appear to be encompassed within or protected by the heat shield still. Yeah, or well enough, I hope. Then what we want to do is get a coupler, TR-18 stacked coupler, fuel tanks, get a couple of these. I do not know how many the last one had. I do have a, thought I had a new engine. No, I did not get the fuel one, or the one regarding the rockets. Maybe I should have done that. Oh well. I can't think about that now. I'm going to go with, I'll go with another one, fuel tank. Put a swivel motor on the end of it. It's going to be a bit of a larger rocket, but that is okay. Take another stack decoupler, get more fuel tanks. So this one has 3. I'll go with 5 for this one. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go with 6 and take a bit of a larger engine as well. Produces more thrust and sends I do have radial decouplers now. We'll use them to carry up a lot of the rocket boosters. I hope I can afford this. Looks like I can. Awesome. And aerodynamic, and we can actually put a nose cone on them. And what we could also do now is strut them together or connect them to one another. This will stop them from shaking around and everything mid-flight or running into each other and blowing up, because typically that is not a good thing. And now that I have it all fairly well secured, let's see if I have got anything winglet. I do not believe these will that should work. I hope. It would be nice if it does. Okay. Not the best rocket, but I'm hoping it will suffice. And just want to get one more thing. Is that colliding with anything? No, but it's probably going to blow up anyways. Alright. And we can just lower this. Lower it more. So this is going to be my first shot at getting to the moon. I have a feeling it's probably going to fail. Probably really bad. But let's find out. Can't support vessel assembly building. Oh darn, I upgraded the wrong thing. It was not the assembly building that was having an issue. It was not the launch pad, it was the assembly building. That sucks. Let's save this, leave. How much is it going to cost to upgrade the assembly building? $225,000 that I do not have. I can't downgrade this. I fully upgraded the launch pad. Uh-oh. So I'm going to have to be more creative. Let's see. 76 parts. Yeah, that's a bit more than 30. I need to complete the prior contract, or the contract regarding the decoupler. That should give me, hopefully, a bit more money, which I'd be able to then spend that money on upgrading the assembly building of the building that we're currently in. I'll go with 3 wood should suffice. Swivel engine. I'm not bringing any science this time to keep it lighter. That way, more likely, I would be able to get up to the altitudes that I need to in order to get the contract completed. So, suborbital flight up to 250 to 260,000 meters. So you don't have to go into complete orbit. That should do. Let's go with the swivel engine. Decoupling. I want to go with just 2. How am I doing on parts? At 17 of 30. I thought I put something on. I did, but I didn't put it on right. Engines. Let's take a couple of the rocket boosters on. Let's go with aerodynamics. Put a nose cone on it, and then we're going to go with structural. Where are you at? Structural. There you are. I'm going to use struts again to hold everything in place well. How am I doing on parts? I have enough left. And then lastly, couple launch lamps. Now to make sure I have everything right as far as staging, which I can already tell I do not. So I want launch clamps are the things holding the rocket up to let go at the same time all the engines fire. I want all the engines to fire, the outer ones to drop off, the lower stage to drop, at which point I want the upper stage engine to fire, then separate upper stage and parachute. So looks like I have not screwed up my staging on this one, which is good. And anything I can do for electrical? Nothing. That might be an issue for when we do go to the moon. All we are going to try and do now, though, is keep this contract window open and get a altitude to 250 to 260 meters on a suborbital trajectory. Should be doable. Oh, I should probably be paying attention to what my rocket's doing. I'm way too far over or into the gravity turn is what I believe it is technically called. Too early. I'm going to slow down a little bit because I'm going really fast. Whoa, something blew up. Was not my spaceship. That is good. Do not want the spaceship blowing up. I am going to throttle back a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to get this. Is there anything I can use to see my orbital statistics or to see how far up I am going to be? I don't know what those check marks are. I'll just check the contracts. And we're still going up, still going up. This is probably the part I should edit out if I could do that, which eventually I will. Hopefully. Not well. Let's see here. Bring it a bit steeper. I am going to wait until I am out of the atmosphere to continue burning. That way the atmosphere will not be hindering my efforts. I'm out of the atmosphere, so now I want to burn like crazy to try and get my apoapsis, or that thing right there that I'm pointing at, up higher, because I want it to be closer to the 250,000 mark. So I can get this contract to get the money to hopefully upgrade the assembly building, which is the thing I needed. Let's try 220, 240, 260. Okay, that's 258. That's between 250 to 260,000 meters. So, well, let us just chill out. Maybe I was went a bit overboard with my rocket. It's on a suborbital trajectory. And if I can get it back in one piece, then I'll be good. What I'm going to go ahead and do, though, is try not to come into the Earth's atmosphere at such a steep angle. I do not want to pancake into the Earth by flying straight at it. I want to use as much of the atmosphere instead of going straight down at it as the cursor's doing, like going straight down. Would rather go around through the atmosphere, which will give me a longer time to slow down and not smash into the side of the Earth. Now, what I do not also want to do is go into an orbit, which I just did. Darn. I think I can fix this. I should be able to. So I went a bit overboard with... Am I going to be able to make it back? Nope. Huh, I am stuck in orbit. I am going to cheat and revert the flight to launch. I am going to go ahead though and call the part, what, 3 right here. I believe it was part 3 at least. I'll call part 3 right here, then pick up right again with part 4, or my second attempt at this. Thank you for watching.